Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be doing some more requested reaction videos, and it's going to be history of the entire world, I guess. So this video was requested by Michael Austin, so yeah, we're finally going to be doing this video and checking out what it's all about. Obviously it has something to do with the history of the entire world, judging by the title. That's just a wild accusation of a guess. But yeah, let's see what it's all about. Let's go.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it.
I
Actually,
think
most of it's
70 or
water. I can't
8%
even
of the
get from
world's
here to
water.
there
I'm not
without
sure.
buying a boat.
Maybe
It's sad.
79%.
I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When?
Nothing.
Never.
Nothing is
Makes
nothing.
sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
Whoa, this is something, ain't it? This is getting deep. A white screen, what's going on?
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start.
Okay.
And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not
Whoa,
empty
this
yet.
is...
It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees. Great news, the quarks are now happily married in groups of 3, called a proton or a neutron.
They don't
And
make
there's
it
something else
easy
flying
for you,
around too
do
that
they?
wants to join in but can't because it's still too...
Jesus.
Great news, the protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news, the electrons have now joined in. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space.
Why does this
But it's
remind
getting
me
closer
of
together.
AI, Artificial
getting closer
Intelligence, the movie?
And it's getting
Reminds
closer
me of
together.
like the Doctor No scene. With,
New
I
shit
think
just got
Robin
made.
Williams
Some
played
stars
Doctor
burn
No.
out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit.
I feel like I'm in the
Which allows
Doctor
new,
No
more
machine.
interesting stars
Fucking
to be
hell.
made and then die and
From
explode into...
Artificial Intelligence.
So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks.
Okay.
And it kind of made a mess, which is now... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update,
Okay.
it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. That's land. There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic
Slime?
speck. It lives at the bottom of the
Yeah.
ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's
Damn,
pretty nifty, I would
reproduction,
say.
I guess.
Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm and some other types of weird strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion.
This is
Wow, that's
crazy.
animals and stuff,
I
but we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we
don't
go
know
on
what
land?
to say
No.
about
Why?
this. What
the
the?
sun is a deadly laser. Oh,
I'm like
okay.
I'm absorbing information
Now the
so
animals can go
fast
on
my
land.
brain
Come on,
can't
animals,
keep
let's
up.
go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care.
Okay, 100
Okay, will you learn to
million years.
walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish.
Okay.
Okay,
5
so I can
million
go on
years
land, but
later.
I have to go back in the water to have babies.
Have babies,
Learn to
okay.
use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye bye ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh fuck, now everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about
Okay.
to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart, don't worry about it, it does that all the time. Here comes a meteor.
Jesus. And the dinosaurs are gone.
It's mammal time, here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff. And walk. No, like, walk like that. And grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch.
Okay.
And set things on fire. Youch. And make
Yep.
crazy sounds with their voice.
Yep.
Which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere.
Nah,
Almost.
God, I know.
What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're
We're
stuck
like
here now.
parasites,
Let's
aren't
review.
we?
There's people on the planet.
Everywhere.
And they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things, which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power, society.
I wouldn't say that's a
Coming soon
good
to a
thing.
dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably
I
being
say
tamed.
society
Why is all my
sucks.
metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of
Tin,
Tinland.
of
I don't know,
course.
my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Meanwhile, out in the middle of
Egypt.
nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere.
Alright, yeah.
Also,
China.
what did I mention? In this river valley civilization. The Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of
Fucking
the
hell,
East.
this
Knock,
is-
knock, or clop clop. It's the people
can't
with the
keep up.
horses,
It's-
and they made an empire.
Like I'm
and then everyone's
downloading
copied their horses.
information.
Greeks. Ah, look, it must be the Greeks, or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's
so
check
fast,
in
I
with the Indus
can't
River Valley
accumulate.
civilization. They're gone.
just
Guess
gone.
who's not gone?
Guess who's not gone?
New arrivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and
Okay.
stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though.
Oh,
He's
God.
got like a 10-step program.
No
There's some
pun
huge
intended.
heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire. Wow, that's big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy, who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye.
Damn.
to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably. And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as
Okay.
their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies.
Yeah.
Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city.
That's a Mario
Let's check the
Kart.
Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the
Okay.
Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only
Yeah,
makes him more
Jesus
popular.
Christ.
You can make a religion out of this. Want
Yep.
silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to the world. Or you can get their own water. Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone
Okay.
populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together. Still can't
Damn,
cross the
that
Sahara
sucks.
Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the golden age of...
This is just...
There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra. The
I
first.
really do feel like
This
I'm
is
in the bloody Dr.
barbarians.
No
It's a
machine
barbarian.
from
Non-Romans, said the
artificial
Romans, being
intelligence,
invaded by
honestly.
non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire.
Is
Or
anyone
actually
else
just half
keeping
of it.
up
The other
with
half is
this?
just
Because
fine.
I've-
It's not in Rome anymore, so let's
I've
give it a
come...
new name.
My brain's just fried.
Figured out the stars. Oh, and here's a huge city, population everyone.
Population.
The Gok Turks have taken
Okay.
over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gok Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom, just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly.
Iceland.
They also invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay,
Jesus.
fair enough.
So much
Pope is ready to make some
information.
more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks, said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans. Hello, Toltecs. Goodbye, Toltecs. Hello, Mississippi. Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time.
Okay.
I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake.
Chad.
There's an empire there.
Chad.
Right in the middle of it. The king of Mali is so
Where's your
rich he's
Chad
going on
Vader?
tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majapahit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit.
Majapahit?
Oh, Italy's really
Majapahit?
rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient
Majapahit?
classics. It's kind of like a
Fuck it.
rebirth. Here's
I
a
can't
printer. Let's
pronounce
make
it.
books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe
Okay.
from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit,
All right.
said Portugal.
That's
Spiceless.
bullshit.
Well, I
Spiceless.
guess we'll
I guess.
have to find another way to India.
God,
Christopher
my
Columbus
fucking
probably smoking
brain.
crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry.
I don't
we
think
got
I have
this,
a
said
brain
Portugal.
anymore
So
after
Chris goes to
watching
Spain.
this.
Hey, Spain,
This is
wanna hire me
fucking
to find India by
liquefied.
going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean,
Oh.
and then discovers the Indies and Japan.
Is there
which
a
together
happy
decide
ending
which
to this
half of the
story?
world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to
Like,
a great start.
it-
I
this
wonder if they
video
know that Europe just
stops.
discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here
Okay.
comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey, Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible. Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff.
All right,
Question 1,
okay.
can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the
Beaver.
spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean.
Damn.
And it's so goddamn profitable, you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world.
I love how they cracks out the
escalates
team
into a
for Britain.
7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria
everything's-
who's boss. But what about Britain and France?
When
Did they
people
figure
think
out who's
about
boss? Yes,
Britain,
they
there's
did.
always a
It's
cup
Britain.
of
This was
tea.
broke.
It's-
Also Britain,
it's
so they
not-
start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck
Well,
you, says
that's true,
America,
I do
declaring their independence
drink
and
a lot
fighting
of
for it.
tea,
And France
as I
helps
am
them reign.
British,
Now
so-
France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of
Damn.
this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back. Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can
All
make
right.
different types of machines and
Sweet.
factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products real fast. Then they invent some trains, and conquer India, and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked, actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain
Damn.
threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution, and they would like to
Okay.
govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Just send you a message through.
Technology is about to go crazy.
Yeah.
The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They
Damn.
never got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more. Hawaii, Cuba. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business.
That sounds
So
like
we can
America.
cut Panama out of Panama and make a canal connecting the two
Find
oceans.
any excuse
Britain
to
just
go
found
to
oil in
war.
the Middle East.
Classic.
China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy
War
from the
is
previous
good for
government.
business.
Europe hasn't had a war since the last war.
And
so they
peace
start
is
World
good
War
for
I.
business
Look
as
at those
well.
guns. It's going to be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same. Communism in the Soviet Union. The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live. Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire. Except Turkey. Turkey makes
Okay.
a brand new Turkey. And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great,
God.
and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model. And he's
Oh,
mad
God.
at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it.
Why are you
Hitler's
angry
out
at
of
the Jews
control,
for
so the
existing?
international
Why
community
can't you just
tackles
be
him and
angry
tries to
at
explain
humans
why
for
killing all the Jews
existing?
is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's World War II. Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight. Finish him. Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked.
Damn.
Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy. Psych, they both get angrier. Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which
Russian
one is an
and
evil
America,
virus of
of
Satan.
course.
And they both have atom bombs.
Yeah.
Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead.
Yep.
And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space.
Sums it
Now
up.
let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming. And the ocean is full of plastic. Let's save the planet, said everybody. Not
Yeah,
now.
you can't
Let's
save
invent
the
a
planet.
thing
The
inventor,
planet will
said
be
the thing
fine
inventor
without
inventor
us,
after being
honestly.
invented by a thing inventor. That's
We'll
pretty
be
cool. By
gone,
the way,
but the
where
planet
hell
will
are
be
we?
still there. Planet survived a lot worse, trust me. Yeah, my god, that's the end of the video, thank god. I mean, yes, it's an absolute wonderful video, I absolutely loved it. I just absolutely loved the part where I felt my brain leak out my ears. I mean, yes, it was great having my brain liquefied. Yeah, that was, I don't know what the fuck I just watched, to be honest. I'm gonna be serious. What the fuck was that? What the fuck did I just watch? I feel like I've just been bombarded with fucking, I don't know, tons of information that a machine could only accumulate at a rational speed. I feel like I just downloaded just a bunch of information from something a machine would be doing. Yeah, that was quite an experience. I felt like I was in the artificial intelligence scene from Doctor No, where Robin Williams played that character, Doctor No. You know, for those who are familiar with the movie, and he asks questions and everything goes all wacky and crazy and stuff like that. History of the entire world, I guess, all done within 19 minutes and 25 seconds. That's impressive. That really is, because you know, it could be in an hour video. It could have been very long. But I felt like that was an eternity. I mean, Jesus Christ, I just feel exhausted from watching that. I truly do. I feel like I've just gone through some form of, um, I don't know, just some sort of brainwash of flashes and screens and stuff like the CIA used, you know, flashes of images to provoke emotion or something like that. Jesus. Yeah, that was interesting. What can I say about that? I just want to say something about that, just to wrap it up, because I'm still getting flashes in my head of the planet. What I would say is, I don't know if the planet is like 70% water or 80% water. I'm not quite sure about the percentage of that. Um, but I would say that it is quite interesting to know the history of the world. But if it was a bit of a slower pace, I would understand one fucking word what that video just said. Maybe you understood that. Maybe you, um, understood all that history of the world stuff. Maybe it's just me. Maybe my brain just overloaded. Maybe that's just me. Maybe you can keep up with that speed. You're like a machine. You're downloading information. But for me, fuck me. I've just suffered sensory overload input. Honestly, my circuits have just fried. But I find it very interesting, say the least, if it was speeded down. But it was good. Can you imagine playing this in history in school? You know, instead of kids reading books and doing homework shit, just crack out the projector screen in primary school or high school and play this video and say, "Yep, that's done. You're done with history. You've learned it all." Yeah, I really have nothing to say about this because it was just so fast. I just couldn't keep up. But what I would say is, yeah, the planet is gonna be here for a very long time. Mankind isn't. You know, when they say, "Oh, you gotta save the planet, recycle and all that," I do it. But that's only for to create jobs mostly, because when you recycle, it creates more jobs because people have to filter out the plastic, the metals, the materials. So yeah, I see it as a good way to provide jobs to people. Um, Manual labor, so to speak. That's the only reason why I do it. As for saving the planet, I couldn't give a crap because we're we're gonna be wiped out. You know, I doubtfully think we're gonna survive another 400 years or 500 years. People are really optimistic. If we're not off this planet in the next 100 years in spaceships, we're most likely gonna have a nuclear war or wipe ourselves off from the planet or some natural disaster, or volcano or something. But the planet will heal itself, you know, it survived asteroids, sun X-rays, and radio waves, and fucking nuclear explosions from volcanoes, snow, blizzards, ice ages, you know, just tons of shit. The list just goes on and on and on of all the crazy shit that's happened to the Earth. And I can guarantee you, the Earth is going to remain here, but we're gonna be gone. And, yeah, all the plastic, the junk will probably be liquefied, melted down, soaked back into the planet. And in another million years, life will go on. Life will probably go back to normal. Even after a nuclear war, whatever, maybe 2 million years, 3 million years if the planet's still there. But the Earth is stronger than it seems. Yeah, maybe you disagree. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. But I don't have much hope. I'm sorry. I'm not much of a hopeful person. Going, oh, mankind's gonna do great things. We're gonna be out of space and we're gonna be building new life on other planets. And I'm more of a pessimist. I don't think it's gonna go to that extent. I think we're gonna face our extinction. I think we're gonna find a way to destroy ourselves, like Terminator 2. I believe it was Terminator 2 or something like that. It's in our nature to destroy ourselves. I truly believe that, because we always find a way to self-destruct. Everything we build, everything we do, it's always ended. It's always corrupted, it's always corroded, it always collapses. You know, it's so easy to destroy society. For an example, can you imagine if you knocked out just one power station in America? All the prisons would be sort of like knocked out of power because most of the prisons are run by electricity. So all the doors would be open, all prisoners would break free and all that. Yeah, if it was like a month without power or no internet for a week, then can you imagine no internet for a week? The chaos. If everyone, an EMP or something like that, the whole entire United States had no internet for a week or a month or a year, it would go crazy. Honestly to God, do you think everything's just gonna run normal? It's gonna be chaotic. And that's the thing, it only takes a little touch to destroy something, and that's mankind. I'm sorry, but it is. It doesn't take much to destroy society or crumble or create fear or something like that. We're very weak. We think we know it all because we have technology and touchscreen gadgets and all that crap. But at the basic core, at the basic foundation, we're wobbly. We're just, you know, we're not as great as we think we are, and it's important not to lie to ourselves, because that's the greatest enemy we can do, is to lie to ourselves and not learn from our history and past. That's the greatest mistakes we could ever do. But this is turning into like a Obama speech or something, like a president's speech, so we're gonna end the video here. I have no idea why I just said all that from watching History of the Entire World. I was just filling up time from watching whatever the hell I just watched. I had to say something at the end of the video. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.